Hello, everybody. We are back. I am Some Numbers, still playing Trails of Cold Steel. With me are Uncertain Globe and Yui, as per usual. And we have a special guest this session. A friend of Uncertain Globe's that we are going to be calling the Fortress. Uncertain Globe will probably slip up and call her by her real name, but we'll forgive him.
Also,
I'm sorry if I call my girlfriend by her real name.
Dude, I was just saying she was... Okay, fine. You don't have to pull up the curtain when I'm just introducing things like that.
No, the curtain must always be pulled up.
I don't need you pervs doing that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't say... You're the one who just called me a pervert. I wasn't going anywhere near that.
Well, you're not going to call yourself a pervert.
I guess that's fair. So last time we finished Chapter 1, and now it is time to move on and go back to school.
We've been playing this for 97 hours?
Are you going to say that every time I load the game?
No, I'm just going to notice when it's 97 hours.
It's my third playthrough!
So the new Harry Potter book's out.
It's not actually a book, it's a screenplay?
I know.
It's
the
a screenplay
Fortress
for
has been reading it recently.
It's pretty wild.
Okay.
Excellent.
She thinks it's pretty wild.
All I know about it is that
we can hear her, you know.
And apparently, like, Rowling just sort of had some thoughts and then somebody else wrote them up. Turned it into a play or something.
Greenery and a refreshing breeze.
I haven't read...
Hey, Reen's talking.
With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life.
Show don't tell video game, please.
It's narration, it's fine.
Both our combat
we're just like
and
randomly time
studies
skipping through
continue to
months of
become
stuff.
more and more demanding.
A month.
So is school just really boring
But
here
May
usually?
also heralded the
In
beginning
the
of
Combat
specialist
Academy?
classes, more befitting a
Trista?
military academy.
Which was the next stop of the train?
Are we doing this again?
Should we maybe explain the plot to the Fortress?
So far I've seen a man working on a motorcycle and a really ugly castle.
We're high school students at a military academy.
Oh,
I don't know why a military academy is in a castle.
A little bit more than that, but
50
that's the
years
gist of it.
ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
Guys, I think you might be a soldier.
Well, you're in a military academy, so you probably
There
have
are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important.
Our scallops and pasta is really quite good.
Guns, cannons,
I'm just not over this double-breasted action with a belt. Who agrees to that?
Accuracy of these weapons.
Well, he has a belt and apparently a hip sash.
The belt hides the actual secret third breast.
Okay.
The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars. The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility,
mentally, I've just been translating ordnance to electricity and gotten like 99% there.
You're mostly there. It's more magic than electricity.
Isn't there some line about super advanced technology is the same as magic? Who said that?
That's a common quotation.
It's from, I think it's Arthur C. Clarke, and it's Arthur C. Clarke, and it's any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Yeah, except for Houdini. He got punched. He knew what that was.
Of a flight field to remain in the air simply
that's not
did
advanced
not
technology.
exist
That's the
before
first
the
weapon.
revolution.
But he had some smoke and mirrors stuff.
No, I'm saying being punched.
That's
the first weapon.
Or
made
like
countless new
wings.
strategies viable that were previously unimaginable.
Because reasons. They didn't have combustion
The last
before this,
factor
remember?
is the creation of an entirely new
You don't need
practical
combustion
science,
for
which
lighter
may
than
be
air
the
flight.
biggest, most important change of all.
Didn't we have combustion before air flight?
No, we had things that we could burn. That's all you need to get hot air for a hot air balloon.
But now we'd be
Oh,
virtually
okay.
crippled
Okay, that's fair.
Do we
without
not have cars?
Like, you don't need an engine.
No, we had because remember it was bicycle makers who made the.
And they
first
actually
plane.
were used
You
in
tell the class
wars in the
what that
19th
new
century.
scientific
The Wright
breakthrough
brothers were
was.
bicycles.
Basically,
Got it. Okay.
basically what they did was, they'd send up a hot air balloon tied to the ground. You'd have a couple of scouts in it, and then you could just see enemy positions well ahead of time and, pull it down.
Nice answer. Wait, how do you pronounce that guy's name?
Nightheart.
Nightheart?
Yep.
Is that like Night Court?
Oh, see, I thought of Bob Newhart.
Sure.
Of a real person.
Yeah. I mean, Night Court's a real show.
Orbital communications, Yui, is literally radio.
Right, I knew that.
So that's not exactly electricity, right? Or radio waves aren't electricity, are they?
They're electromagnetic waves.
Oh,
and
okay.
you do need electricity for the radio.
That's fair.
Well, but the radio doesn't need you.
No.
Does the radio need video?
Actually, wait. Yui, you can explain this to me.
Well, video killed the radio star, so...
Thank you for that, because I was trying to make that into a segue. Last weekend, I went to karaoke with, my stepsister... my stepsister's group of WoW friends.
Wait, you have a stepsister?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you went to karaoke?
Look.
Yeah.
Call it what
you have a stepsister?
Yeah, my dad remarried.
Uncertain Globe and I are sitting here trying to picture you at karaoke.
Yeah, what did you sing?
Video killed the radio star, obviously.
No, he probably killed something by, they might be giants. Or...
Oh, probably.
You didn't do Sweet Caroline, it kills every time.
That I sang the boxer, and everybody else was...
Literally, the song sells itself. You just have to know the words.
Yeah. And nobody else knew what Video Killed the Radio Star was. They were completely unfamiliar with that song.
How do you not know?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I guess because the very start of it doesn't start with the super recognizable chorus.
No. Sure.
Are the women taking home ec?
Of course they are. Because this is Japan.
I have to say, when I took home ec, it was called something like Family Consumer Sciences. It was like the science of buying groceries.
That is not a glass window. That is sand that has been turned into a see-through ceiling that you can see.
Can I just say how cliche this line is?
We cannot allow ourselves to be the bettered by that rebel.
Yeah, that line is cliche.
But her hair is quite lovely.
Okay.
She has a lot of hair.
I wanted to dye my hair purple for a while.
Really?
Not lavender.
Oh, good.
Not lavender.
The upper class girls don't know how to cook because they're so rich they don't have to. Ha ha.
That's actually true.
I was like, that's not
part of history.
That's an unfortunately true stereotype.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that.
It reminds me where, this doesn't perfectly apply, but it's an interesting anecdote, so I'm going to say it anyways. About that whole thing where pork and beef and all those are French words, but cow and pig are all English words because of, who dealt with the animals and who dealt with the meals.
We get to have computer class.
Mm.
What?
So Orbans aren't electricity, you said?
Hashtag glass ceiling.
I mean, they are.
Hashtag sandwich joke.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
I'm gonna go back to your joke, Globe, because how the hell is implying that you just
technology here in
Arabona,
better than saying most people are confused until they've gotten used to it.
No, I wasn't saying I was better.
No, that was the point.
Hey guys, nobody knows how to use computers.
Machias and Usus both picked it up.
That's a pretty cool looking tower. It looks like a PS3.
That does not look like a PS3.
Oh, that's right. It has a curved side. PS2. That's what it was. PS2.
No, that looks just like an old Vim window. That for some reason is auto-scrolling. They should try and fix that.
Usus also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all.
That would get really annoying.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
Oh god. Now I want a video game where you have to write code, basic code, in an auto-scrolling window. And then once you get to the bottom, it executes.
I have to say...
So you want Space Cam?
They were.
Does Space Cam do something like that?
It almost took a violent turn.
I don't know if it auto-scrolls, but I know it's like coding 101.
You were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control.
Do you guys remember, or did you guys have that math game, that math computer game, like the
really
Science
need to do something
Explorer,
about them, but
who would do math with you?
I had the edutainment game where you were the super solvers guy and you were running around in the aircraft factory and you had to make a better aircraft than the evil Einstein guy.
That is not it. But mine, it was like you had like basic arithmetic, basic like division and subtraction. It was very, 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 very early arithmetic. They transformed it and they made it into something that teaches coding.
That is correct.
Now.
That seems like something you could do.
I do have a little bit of hiccups.
My full name is
Patrick.
High Arms.
High Arms?
I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
That sounds like something Will would know how to pronounce.
I think you do need to say something more than that. Like, why the hell do you have really bad hair if you have lots of money?
Are they
because, that's how Jonathan Taylor Thomas rocked it, and I'm bringing back the retro look, man.
Okay.
About as prestigious as they come. The High Armsies
eventually it's going to turn into Melissa.
As they come.
Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas.
Oh!
Burn!
I'm sorry.
Burn.
Is this where I yell something as well?
Yes.
Did I miss it?
Oh, Elliot.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
You are so stereotypically the best friend of the protagonist.
Oh, you dick!
Well, it's fine, because Patrick is going to build a wall.
I came to bring gladsome tidings.
He's going to make Liberal pay for it.
Yep. Make Erebonian great again.
Generously extending you welcome.
Why are you implying that Erebonian sucks?
On the third floor of the
like, should we just stop playing this game?
No.
Please.
What? He's giving us a room?
The third floor?
I understand we're in an age where we should have more, wide open gender roles. But this Draco Malfoy person has a very effeminate hand on the hip.
He is very Draco Malfoy.
And though you
now I'm remembering
class with this
whatever the play was.
A very Potter musical. Where Draco was literally played by a girl.
Yep.
I can believe it.
I do.
My sister dressed up as Draco for Halloween once.
He had added effects.
Specifically the Potter musical one.
That musical was great.
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Uh-oh, it's a boy.
You got burned by boy.
Oh, even more blonde hair.
So, does the blondness of the hair determine social status? Is that why Reen is actually...
the paler the blonde.
So, Reen is actually like,
I wasn't aware the
terrible
third son
orphan
of the High Arms family counted
hair.
playing factions among his
Gaius
hobbies.
doesn't even count because he's got brown hair.
If you wished for company in the
sure,
salon...
and Amakius also has brown hair. Right. Except, Laura is a noble and she has blue hair, so your theory is destroyed.
Ah, but it's a light blue.
You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to.
She's not exactly she's not a high up noble, she's just a noble.
Yeah. What's the most expensive color to create in this reality?
I have no idea.
The most expensive color to create?
Yeah, so like if you're a super wealthy person, you would dye your hair that color to show how wealthy you are.
Right.
But you...
Or you would bleach
make sure you think long.
Your hair out.
Purple was, for a very long time,
one
of the hardest dyes to create, which is why purple was the royal color.
Yep.
Because there weren't a lot of natural things that made purple dye.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the other one was lavender.
I'm just trying to figure out how
this is
every
literally...
time he flourishes, there's like pixies. What the hell is that?
This is literally Draco Malfoy introducing himself to Harry Potter in the first book.
We have found a correlation.
That's rude.
It actually basically is.
You don't want to make friends with the wrong sort.
Yeah, it's him walking over going, you don't want to be with the wrong crowd, do you? Harry's like, I think I know what the right crowd is. I'm like 9 years old, buddy.
He was 11.
11.
12.
Excuse
11.
me.
He was at that age
Ron
where he
Weasley
would be
was
like
way better
completely
than
impressionable
Elliot.
and just
So,
been like,
fuck you.
I'll be everybody's friend.
Oh, sure.
The thing is,
Machias
Harry
is...
grew up with
Okay,
the
fine.
Dursleys. He knew the kind
What?
of people
I didn't say anything about Machias. Machias sucks.
Who were you talking about then?
I said Ron Weasley is
I
way
wasn't
better
trying
than
to help
Elliot,
you.
So
Oh, Ron. Okay.
Yeah, you know, the redheaded
But
one.
I did cause you
There's
some
always
trouble
one.
during last month's field study.
Diversity.
There are a lot
So does that
of
make
like
Elisa Hermione?
I'm glad we can
Or is that, or
angle
she,
this all back to
or is it
Michael.
Emma?
That I'm reading.
Laura
It's
because
it's-
Hermione
it's mine.
is the
I
confident
am.
one.
Last month's field study? Is he...
But nothing important happened in last month's field study.
We had a run-in with the Provincial Army. They nearly arrested us, remember?
Yeah, but they didn't.
So he feels partially responsible for
Not
his family's
for lack of
actions.
trying.
It wouldn't even go
Must have
in
been
my
looking for a
background
way
check.
to apologize to you.
By the way, I might
Guess
have...
he
been
has a
background
nice
checked?
side after all.
Yeah, you probably won't be getting a call, though. If you do, that means that I'm secretly a druggie.
I did last time.
That's another main character.
Well,
Okay.
that was for references for a job, which is different.
Oh, sure, okay.
Okay, so
In one case,
That's the
I might
teacher?
leak, like, American secrets to the universe. In the other one, they might be out money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
we don't like her. We like her.
Why do we not... Oh, we don't like Elisa, but we do like Emma.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
I don't have an opinion
You
on Emma
don't
because
like
she
Elisa.
just hasn't done anything yet.
Yes, which is why we like
I don't
her.
mind Elisa.
She hasn't failed us yet.
I like Fee
You guys
because
have a really
she's
low standards. You don't have to
competent
do
and not
anything good.
annoying.
You just have to not be wrong.
Fee is awesome.
Yeah. You haven't met these characters like we
Fee
have.
is probably... I think Fee is probably my favorite character in Class 7.
Also, she's a ninja.
I like her.
But not, like,
Yeah, Laura's great.
a ninja about it.
Oh shit, we have midterms!
Well, it's a good thing that we got to look at all of the instruction that happened over that month that we didn't skip over.
Don't worry, I'll max the... I'll get Reen's highest possible score. Which is not first place, by the way.
Okay,
Well, of course
Gaius
not.
needs to quit sucking up.
School can't be... Well, of course it's not about strategy, it's also about execution.
That's fair.
There are schools that actually like don't condemn cheating, but the risk is if you get caught, you fail the class. And so they've actually
I
found
think that means they condemn cheating.
What?
But one thing that is interesting is, and this is something
like
I
this
just
line.
learned recently, you know, because grad students love complaining about undergrads. You know, in a lot of Asian countries, cheating is obviously endemic.
Yep.
Sure.
But
rise.
also in
Bow.
southern European countries, where Italy being a big one of them, cheating, like, academia and the school is seen as part of the man, and cheating is a vaguely acceptable way of getting back at the man.
Oh, okay.
To be fair, in Italy, the man is Berlusconi, and you gotta fight that
Dude
any
knows-
way you can.
That sounds like something
Well, like,
wrong with you.
Berlusconi knows about cheating, so
Oh, yeah.
it's not really getting back at him, right?
Exactly. You're just making him stronger.
Now I understand.
Alright.
Dude, she apologized! Cut her
But
a
then
break.
she didn't.
She did unapologize, and it was kind of addictive.
When?
Well, she, like, kept on doing it, and didn't she say, never mind, or something like that?
She, like, apologized and then got
Possibly.
angry for a completely unrelated thing that was, like, not fair at all.
Okay.
And it bugs me.
So, should we just start doing who's that character we've seen before whenever they have the voice off screen? Like, right now?
Who's that?
Where it says girl's
Alright, who
voice
is it?
instead of, it's gonna be Laura's, isn't it?
It says Rec voice.
Nailed it!
Ugh.
And it's like, I know I know the audience told me to stop bringing it up. I know they did.
Yes, please stop bringing it up.
I know they did, so I'm not going to.
I think you'll find that I brought it up, thank you.
Yes, let the record show.
Okay, fine.
I have been avoiding the 2 topics that I constantly brought up because they bugged me. And I'm not even going to start with saying apparently class ends at 4 p.m. here. So that said?
Sure.
That's kind of reasonable.
Yeah. Pretty late.
I don't know. I can't even tell.
Wait. Is there 3?
Yeah, I was like...
There are 3?
Those are all the same length.
Yeah.
The one at the top is definitely the minute, the second hand. It's fucking long, man.
So it's 4:30, 4:40 is when class ends? That's normal. That's a normal time for class to end.
Well, you know...
Absolutely.
Maybe they had a period. I had a...
No, that's weird.
Maybe they had late start.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would you end it on 40?
Because they're military academy and then
Well, of course you... No, it was 4:30, and then we had a really long conversation because numbers can't press the X button fast enough.
After class?
Ooh! Monkeys is like, mind your own damn business.
Not especially.
Reed did a bad thing because his shirt was, it looked at a noble.
Well, no, he's upset
it's
because he
actually
found
my
out
fault
he's
for
a
being
noble
deceived
family,
so
right?
easily in the first place.
Hold
Nailed
on.
it!
Yeah, looks like it.
Exclamation.
Let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
I judge that answer technically correct.
Yeah.
Which is a feature of a reference.
The best kind of correct.
That's as Futurama
and now
says.
It's spelled out.
Whether you're a noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me.
You lied,
simply
yep.
cannot trust those who lie. That's
but
all there is
you
to it.
lied.
He's not a noble.
Why does everybody think so hard when they talk?
No,
Like,
we're not allowed to bring that up. We're not allowed to bring what you're recognizing. We can't bring it up.
Fine.
We're not allowed to bring it up.
It's fine.
But
please.
this is
The
why
horse
I love
is dead,
you.
so you need to stop beating it.
This is why I love you. No, I did not prompt it at all. I did not prompt that whatsoever.
Am I intruding?
It's the classroom, Emma. No, you are not.
Well, what if there is no class, and right now it's where all the skeletons come out and play? Skeletons need their privacy too.
Fetching it.
Come on, Emma.
That is a fetching skirt.
I'm just gonna say, if she wasn't Japanese, her booty would be hanging up into that super short skirt.
They all have super short skirts like that.
They all have super short
skirts.
skirts.
I was like,
this military caddy's got going on.
I mean, one sneeze and the surprise is out.
Nope, it's not. It's not one of those animes. So far,
that is a fantastic book name.
Intermediate Mathematics for Dummies. Wait, what?
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
So
thank you, Uncertain Glow.
Hey, that's
that is
obvious.
Exactly
that's
right.
obviously the title for the next couple of chapters.
Okay, all right, I can live with that.
The sad part is, I would buy that book if it were real. Like, because
it would be pretty good.
It probably is. It probably is.
Down. Like, I have beginner's math.
It's not for me.
Well,
I promise to help.
The rule for geometry is basically if you just multiply everything out, you get the same triangle but bigger.
I found this.
That'll cover a large percentage of geometry.
Might be of some use to
and I understand geometry because it's such a simple rule. So,
congruent parts of congruent triangles are congruent.
Right. It was when I got past geometry that I needed intermediate math for dummies.
I really like trig, but that's because we used it to locate and pinpoint exact locations. So I used it a lot in my cartography class.
I'll see you later,
So
Reed.
do you guys prefer your differential equations ordinary or partial?
I prefer them solved.
Yes.
That is correct.
I like your answer better than mine. That was a good answer.
Well done, sir.
And don't worry.
Well, what can I say?
Look at that!
I
Look
say
at
he's
that
a genius.
shadow underneath her skirt. Like they're hinting
sure
too
Marcus
hard
doesn't
at
hate
the
you or
skirt.
anything.
Yeah.
Well,
I just like the belt.
I was gonna say, and there's someone else with a double-breasted jacket and a belt.
Sure, he'll understand.
Look, that third breast, you just don't know when it's gonna pop out.
And scare that shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
Remember when we were in middle school and the rule was you had to have it like an inch past your fingertips for girls or whatever?
And there were some of those girls that
I think we talked about that.
Not been able to be applied for because bodies are different.
I think we talked about that like
teachers
15 episodes
sometimes,
ago.
which felt incredibly creepy.
That rule was never enforced at my middle school.
I never saw it enforced. Like, I never saw it directly enforced. The only rule I genuinely remember any teacher ever enforcing in my entire academic career was no chairs in the middle of the dance floor in high school. So, basically no lap
in
dances.
between there. I gotta be able to jam my hand right in between you two.
And I only saw it
So, should I wander around campus, or should I go back to the dorm?
Well,
where's the alcohol?
Going on on campus?
There she is. Excellent. Yes!
She's really, really royal because that is a classic Betty Boop song.
And she apparently
this
is green, I think you'll find.
Remember guys in Celtic?
Dependent on what class you're in. So there's class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
And 7.
Don't ask what happened to 6. We don't know.
You guys remember the Scottish guy
the Memorial
in Celtic?
For class 6 is next month.
I was like, is this like a bad luck thing like in Chinese number
4? I don't think
This is the daughter.
Well,
this is the daughter of the Scottish guy in Celtic who said his daughter was at Thor's.
Yeah, the dude with the aggressive brogue.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. This is his daughter.
Yeah.
I was looking for her, and
she has the accent.
I couldn't remember where she was. Yeah, she has the exact same accent, because she's, his daughter. Alright, cool.
So the jacket, while also being just screaming for attention, was assigned to Group 7, with Class 7, which is a mix of commoners and royal, and nobles. Which is why it's crazy.
It was supposed to be a secret, but Machias screwed it up like an idiot.
Yeah. Machias is the guy who fights with a shot, by the way.
Classes 1 and 2 are
No, don't worry. He's not the only one with a gun. The main character fights with a sword.
Okay, I was gonna say, is everyone else hand-to-hand combat? Then this does. Is he?
What?
Is he you going to the world of Harry Potter? I'll just shoot all the wizards.
Yes, because they don't even know what stamps are. If you don't know what stamps are, you don't know what a gun is. If you don't know what a gun is, your response time isn't fast enough for me to be like, look at my healing weapon, and then...
Screw you guys, I'm fishing.
Well, while you're fishing, I'm going to continue on what is obviously the most pressing matter of the day.
I just want you to know.
An Uzi! Like, one Uzi and a wizard.
How did you forget what the fishing video game was?
Keep pressing those.
I showed you this already.
Right, but why is the bar colored?
Because, fuck you.
Also, that you only have time to catch 5 fish, or you only have like enough room in your bag for 5?
I only have 5 chances. I only get 5
tries.
Casts.
Is that because the string breaks, or because you're that impatient as a child?
Sure. Oh, cool. It gave me a quartz.
Well,
I
that's
thought that
good
said tiara for a
because...
second. I was like, you caught the queen!
The tiara quartz, is that just the upgraded version of the tier quartz?
Yeah, it's the higher level spell.
Isn't that like a really
just,
big...
Like, throw orbments, or throw, like, Sepith into one of them to upgrade it? Cause that's
I mean, I can. Work. Oh, that's not how it works.
Wait, so you found an upgraded one? Isn't that really powerful?
Yeah.
No, but this time you caught a great
or is that
crab.
the one that just, like, does a pile of damage?
I'm gonna admit, that crab put up a hell of a fight. Like...
Not really.
For a crab?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Like, one of the big secrets about crabs is...
Hit square! Hit square!
No!
Enix!
Caught one.
Woo!
It coughed up.
I'm gonna have so much CP when I'm done. I'm gonna have all the CP.
So, the Sepith give off, like, some sort of magical wave energy thing,
I don't
right?
think anything could be more boring than
we can
going
go
fishing, besides watching.
You probably shouldn't...
Calm down. He caught a gecko this time, or a salamander. Probably a salamander.
What even is
Good call.
Called it.
Oh, and I ranked up because I caught enough different types.
Wait, how much does it weigh?
Angler?
42 reg.
What's a reg?
I don't know.
I hope it's not a pound.
Don't ask about units in this game. Trust me.
It's probably a kilogram.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, it's gonna be a unit.
It's probably a gram. It's probably a gram.
It's
right?
Gonna be
42 grams makes sense.
No, it's length. You catch fish in length, not weight.
Oh no, he's probably right.
Not unless you're talking giant fish, and you're not.
You're not doing so well.
So I've got it. I've probably got it. Give me a sec. Yeah, I got it.
Have you got it?
Got it.
Now that's
Don't
a
worry.
catch.
That was the last fish he can catch.
Oh, sweet. That would matter if I ever needed money.
What is Sepith Mass?
That you sell them for
Sepith
cash.
on Sundays?
It's yes, Sepith on Sundays.
There are a lot of different colored hairs.
It's a JRPG.
It's to make them distinctive.
Have different colored hair.
Let's go back to the dorm.
But there's like a disproportional amount of blondes.
Yes.
Well, the thing that I find weird